What's up YouTube, it's Skinsy, and today I'm bringing you the first 15 minutes of gameplay from the brand new System Shock Remake demo that was just released on GOG and Steam, and giving you some of my honest opinions about it. One thing that I kind of noticed right from the beginning here when I was picking up items was that you sort of have to be like right on the item to pick it up with your mouse pointer, and that's kind of annoying. I really think they could have made the hitbox a little bit bigger for that, but that's a minor thing. I should probably take a second to throw it out there also that I never got to play the original System Shock, so if I do anything dumb or like miss anything, you guys could just yell at me in the comments about it. Anyway, I mentioned this game in a recent video I did about upcoming remakes that I'm excited for, and so as soon as I saw this demo I was out, I just absolutely had to try it and show you guys. One of the first things that I noticed during the first fight here is that I just really don't like how the melee combat feels. I feel like there was hardly any impact at all, and they should have made the robot's character model react a little bit more when you hit it. I do like this inventory system though, it looks old school, but that's how it's supposed to be. I thought it was a little bit strange that it was more satisfying to break this security camera than it was to fight the robot. Not everything I was thinking was negative though. I do like the way the lighting effects look in this room, especially when I get into the surgery machine. The lighting effect they use on the healing beams and the particle effects look really cool. I think that was well done. I also noticed as I was getting out of the machine here, there was a really weird kind of camera glitch, but that's nothing to worry about. I'm sure they'll work that out too. Anyway, even though I'm not a big fan of the combat mechanics so far, I really do like the overall aesthetic of the game. It seems to me like the graphics are somewhere between old school and new, and it really kind of works well, especially in a remaster. I also like how they do a lot of different things with lighting in the same room. Like in this room, there are wall panels flickering and light shining upwards on the wall, and then it's kind of pulsing a little bit overhead, giving it that really creepy vibe. And further on in this room, there's like that little yellow beam or yellow spot on the wall flashing, and so there's just a lot going on and it looks really interesting. I really tried not to spend too much time digging through my inventory so things wouldn't be too boring for you guys to watch, so hopefully I did a good job of that. But yeah, I really feel like just so much in this demo looks good. Like that power station looks really cool, and the reflections on this ramp here look good. I think they did a good job making everything look really futuristic and sort of visually appealing while still retaining some of that old school vibe. They seriously made this first mutant you see look freaky as hell, and it creeped me out so much. The melee combat against the mutant still has the same problem the robot did though, and it just doesn't look like your attacks have any impact. Like, they should have made his body swing a little bit when he gets hit or something. Even though how dark this game is does a really good job of establishing a super creepy atmosphere, it does become a problem sometimes. Like when I picked up this pistol here, it was barely visible, and I don't even know how I noticed it, to be honest. I also noticed in the options menu there's no adjustment for a gamma setting yet, and so it's not something you can kind of cheat your way around. One thing I noticed here when I was looking at this panel is that security cameras make a little beeping noise, and it's actually really important to hunt them down because smashing enough of them unlocks certain areas in the level. So if you play this game, you're probably going to spend a lot of time hopping up and down with a lead pipe trying to smack them like I just was if you want to save ammo. The surgeon guy that's in here is creepy as hell too, but he doesn't attack you. I didn't know that though, so I wasn't taking any chances. I'm not really familiar with the lore of this game, and I never played the sequel or anything, so I don't really know what's with these people that guy was working on, but that one was flopping around a little bit and it freaked me out quite a bit. Sometimes it can be pretty hard to tell what you can pick up and what you can't, so this little orange circle on the ground really confused me because most of the other pickups are glowing too. Of course, that doesn't really matter because the longer you play the game, the more you figure out what's useful and what's not. I think it's pretty interesting the texture in this room looks completely different from anything I've seen so far. All of it looks like metallic and futuristic, but at the same time they do add a lot of visual variety so things don't get too monotonous and dull. I'm not really sure why I felt the need to pick up these two human skulls right here, but hey, you never know when they might come in handy, I guess. So anyway, this next area has the first puzzle, and I really think it wasn't too bad. Like, puzzles can be irritating and repetitive in a lot of games, but the two that I saw during this demo footage actually had a little bit of variety and weren't too fiddly and irritating, so that's cool. It did take me a minute to figure out how to solve this, so I guess you guys can make fun of me in the comment section if you want. It's okay. I guess you gotta kind of expect to get made fun of if you do things like take videos of you solving puzzles and post them on YouTube, honestly. Another impression that I had about this game was I was a little bit surprised that it was kind of so open-ended, non-linear, and the map was so big. It actually took me about 40 minutes to finish this demo, and that was impressive. I guess since it's based on an older game, I expected it to be a lot smaller, really. Right here, this mutant snuck up on me and scared the hell out of me, and I used my gun for the first time, and honestly, the gunplay seems a lot like the melee, just not very impactful. I don't want to give you guys the wrong idea though. Even though I didn't like the combat much, I had a lot of fun playing this demo. In fact, after I finished filming this, I absolutely couldn't put it down until I got done. If you guys want to try out this demo, and I definitely recommend that you do, it's up for grabs on GOG and Steam until June 15th. I had a lot of fun with it, it's free, and it's something to do while you're stuck inside, so that's a plus. So those are pretty much my thoughts about the demo. I don't think too much about the combat, but I really do like how it looks, and even though the combat could be improved, it was still pretty tense and difficult, especially later on in the footage. Now I'm just going to shut up and let you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay. So if you like this video, be sure to give me a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.